Hello Oilers fans and welcome to another edition of Ask an Oiler. This is the show where you email the questions in and your favorite Oilers answer. Today we're here with the big shot, the captain, the man himself, Ethan Moreau. Ethan, thank you very much for being here today.
Cool.
I know how busy you guys are and a lot of stuff going on today. You're doing a Christmas shoot for Scoreboard and there's always a lot of demands on you guys, especially at this time of year, right?
Yeah, this time of year is extremely busy with all the charitable things we do throughout the city, and we also have to play hockey, so but it's a fun time of year. We enjoy it.
Yeah, well, fair enough. Well, it is appreciated by us and by fans all over, I know that. First question, we'll get right to it, comes from Rob in Huntsville.
Nice.
And Rob just asks, what do you think of your own hometown being up for Kraft's Hockeyville competition? Have you been following that, or have you seen that? And
yeah, I'm aware of the competition. I grew up in Huntsville. I lived there until I think I was 12 or 13, so all my minor hockey was there. I went to public school there. Excuse me. So it's a great town. When I was there, I think it was 12,000 people. I assume it's grown a little bit. It's cottage country, as most people know it. It's right in Muskoka. I had a blast there. I had a really relaxed childhood, the minor hockey. I think we were double B center at the time, so there was never much pressure to play hockey. We just went and had fun and skied and lots of lakes, snowmobiling, all that kind of fun stuff.
Well, what makes it such a great hockey town?
Just a good town. I don't know what makes a good hockey town. It's just a good town. It's where I played hockey. It's where I grew up and I had a lot of fun there.
Yeah, are the locals passionate about hockey? Is it something that, generally speaking, they'll be watching Hockey Night in Canada?
Yeah, I think I don't. Like I said, I moved when I was 12 or 13, so I don't really have a great idea what it's like now or how passionate they are. But I assume, like most small towns in Ontario, they love hockey and they love Hockey Night in Canada. But I think it's just a really well-rounded town. There's so many activities there, and people spend their summers there from large centers around that central Ontario area. So it's just a really cool place.
Cool, right on. All right, next question comes from Doug in Edmonton, and Doug just asks, where did your nickname Chopper come from?
Chopper came from Hall of Famer Dennis Savard. He, in his French accent, before the rule changes, he said that when I came in the forecheck, I always led with my stick and I always slashed guys before I hit them, and he just started. I think he just said it looks like I'm chopping wood out there, so I don't know, it just kind of evolved into Chopper.
Yeah, it's a good nickname. It's probably the best nickname on the team, I'd say, because it's one of the only ones that doesn't have anything to do with your name.
Yeah, no, it's cool.
Instead of, I guess it would be Maury or what nicknames did you have before that?
Actually, I played with Stevie in Niagara Falls in junior, and I was called Horsey. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So random ones.
Random.
All right, next question from Virginia in Edmonton. Virginia says, when music is being played between whistles, especially here at Rexall Place, do you notice it, or do you ever think, wow, this is a bad song? Or the opposite of that, this is a great song and this helps pump me up?
Yeah, well, we got to work on the music here, but no, you hear everything. You hear the warm-up songs, and we're like anybody else. Over the course of 80 games, there's at times where your mind wanders and you get a little bored, but you hear the music.
Yeah. Is it so? Hearing the right song, is it like?
Yeah,
this is good timing to hear this Pearl Jam song right now, and this is working. Yeah. This is gonna help me out.
Music helps to motivate. That's for sure.
No doubt. All right, next question. Amy from St. Albert asks, what's it like having the young guys stay in your old house, and do you have any rules for them?
Just keep it clean. I haven't been there actually all year. I don't think I've stepped foot in the house since. I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on.
So
over
it might be clean, it might not be.
I'm not allowed to go there.
So right now there's Gagne, Gilbert, and Cogliano living in your old house, right? Which is something that you did for them last year when they came here and had no place to live, right?
Right. So it's they're both. All three of them are great guys. They're really respectful people, and so I trust them with the house, and I'm just glad it worked out for them.
Right on. Next question from John in Calgary. John asks, is there ever a time in the season where you hit a wall and it's hard to get up for a game? And if so, what helps you work through it?
Back-to-back games are hard, but I think I've got to a point in my career where I'm pretty consistent in my preparation and in my level of play. So when I was younger, it happened a lot. There'd be 20 games where you just didn't feel very good, but I think I've kind of got to the point where every game I pretty much feel the same.
Yeah, and you're well conditioned for that. I mean, obviously your off-season training is part of that as well, right?
I think it's your off-season training, but it's also your mental preparation and just refocusing on every game that you have to play. And And that's exactly what I do. I only look at the next game on the schedule, and that's who I prepare for.
Yeah, I mean, twice this season we've had back-to-back afternoon games
Yeah.
on the road. That's a rare thing. Is that something that, is something new in your career? So it's, might be a little more difficult to get used to.
I like afternoon games because then when you're done, you get the rest of your day to enjoy. But yeah, that was a little bit different. It was difficult, especially going to LA, then going into San Jose. That wasn't afternoon games, but just a difficult team to meet in your back-to-back. But we've done fairly well. I think Philly was another time we went in and won in a back-to-back situation, which is extremely hard. I forget the other ones, but we've done well in back-to-back games.
Yeah, it seems to work for you guys for some reason. Do you have any reason for that? Or?
I think our team we play really well when we're loose and confident. And sometimes the more we think and the more we prepare as a unit, we get uptight and we just don't execute the way that we should, and our skill level kind of drops. So we play well on the road. I think it's a product of just being more relaxed.
Fair enough. Next question from Cassidy in Sherwood Park. If you could be someone else on the team, on the Oilers, for a day, who would it be and why?
Oh, man, that's a tough question. I don't know. I'm just happy being me. I don't know.
There's no one on the team that you look at and say, man, I want to live that life for a day? One of the young guys or one of the,
Let me think about it.
I mean, you're living a pretty good life.
Yeah, I'm doing all right.
Yeah, fair enough. That's probably the best answer. We'll move on. Next question from Connie in Calgary. Connie says, I'm the mother of 3 boys, and I wonder if your children think it's cool that you're a professional athlete, or do they make you drop them off a block away from school like the rest of us are told to?
It's all they've ever known. They're 8 and 6. My boy's 8, my girl's 6, and they're really cool kids. They're really laid back, and they just know it's what I do. I took them to a charity function last night. We had the gala at the Shaw Conference Center for the Stollery,
right?
Which was great night, and I don't know. They just kind of roll with it, and they. When people come up and ask for autographs, it's part of their life. But I realize how cool it is that especially my son gets to watch me play in the NHL. There's only 600 guys in the NHL, so he's and I always remind him that this is a pretty special time of your life and my life where you get to watch me play hockey.
That's great. Next question we're going to go with Wezeret, which might be some kind of a screen name, in Wheaton, Illinois. Wizard asks, what is your favorite holiday memory as a kid, and what are you looking forward to this holiday season coming up?
Oh, I love Christmas. I always have, and I still do. Probably just like everybody else, just being around family, and my parents will be in town for this year's Christmas, and just playing hockey and street hockey. And now I have a rink at my house that we go out and play on, and I don't know. I just like the spirit of Christmas. I like just walking around and seeing the decorations, and it kind of brings you back to your childhood. So no one specific memory, just kind of the whole feeling around Christmas.
Not a lot of downtime for you guys in the holidays, but I guess that's something that you're used to as well, right?
Yeah, I mean, at least we don't play Christmas Day. At least we're not the Lakers or the.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Boxing Day, though,
Yeah.
Right away you're back in there. You don't get away from it for too long, which is probably a good thing for you guys.
Yeah, too long of a break isn't good.
Fair enough. Last question we'll ask you today comes from Jesse in Leduc, and Jesse says, of the former Oilers that you've played on the team with in the past,
right,
who's the toughest to play against?
Well, I haven't played against Gator yet, but I played against him when I was in Chicago and he was in Toronto, and we had some good battles. So he's not fun to play against, but I'm trying to think of former. Matt Green is. He's a physical guy.
Yeah.
Stoley's played us tough.
Other guys that take Gator for an example, a guy that you've been through so much with and experienced so much with and grown so much with. To actually face him on the ice. I mean, how are you able to look at him as an opponent that easily, or is he still? He's still a friend, obviously, but.
I don't have any problems with playing my friends hard and playing them physically and aggressive. I think I have a line, though. I don't think I would ever, necessarily be able to fight a guy like that, or
right.
I know it'd feel a little bit awkward. So I do have a line, but you'd probably never be able to tell when you watch the game.
Fair enough. All right, Ethan, thank you again very much for being here today.
Thank you.
Stick around to EdmontonOilers.com and find out who your next guest will be. Email your questions in. See you later.